Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk about a topic that I'm surprised I haven't really talked about yet. And maybe in some ways I've talked about it somewhat, but that's patience and the patience that it takes to be an exceptional parent. And what's funny is that um, I hear so often, it's like, people telling other parents how patient they are and how they don't know how they do it and that kind of thing. But I know that one of the virtues that patience is something that develops over time. It's not that we have it initially. It's something that we learn that we must practice and nurture in ourselves because we have to have a lot of patience with ourselves as well as our children. So let's talk about patience with ourselves first, because I think we've talked a lot about patience with our children already. But we are so hard on ourselves. I feel like we are so, I don't know, we're impatient with ourselves. We want immediate results when it comes to parenting. And we all know that parenting is a journey. That's why I always call it that. It's not something that ends ever. Once you're a parent forever. And maybe our rules might change somewhat as far as to how much influence we have on our children as they get older. But I think that once you're a parent, you're a parent, even if you are a parent of a child that is no longer around. So, being patient with ourselves is so important. It's so important to give yourself some grace and that you will make mistakes because our children, as we know, do not come with an instruction manual. And and not only that, but patience with our trials as well as our triumphs, as well as our dreams, our goals. We have to remember that sometimes our timetable is not exactly the timetable that is best for us. And so we see others on their journey, especially those of neurotypical children, who maybe they are the same age, their children, as ours, and maybe they're already at a point where you dreamed your kids would be. And as an exceptional parent, you have to be patient with that. I have a friend who I learned that, her child graduated early from high school. And, when I say early, I mean on time, basically. And it took that child a number of years to get their degree. And and then it took even longer, unfortunately, to find a job because of their exceptionality. And so it's so easy for us to, we celebrate those triumphs. Like when we have an exceptional child who's graduated from high school, we celebrate that. We celebrate when they graduate from college. But we forget that there is so much more to life than just those two things. And for those of you who do not understand what I'm talking about, we have, we want our children to be happy. So we have relationship milestones. We hope that they find that one person that they want to spend the rest of their life with. Or perhaps we want them to find the job that fulfills them, that is able to help them to be self-reliant and to not have to depend on us for the rest of their lives. Those are huge milestones. And so, yeah, those things continue to be in the back of our minds. And so we just have to be patient with ourselves and to know that we did the best that we could and we can continue guiding them and helping them. But we live in a world, unfortunately, where exceptionality is always not the best thing for those milestones. We don't have employers looking and searching for kids with exceptionalities to fill those slots. Um, and what makes it worse is that now with electronic resumes and electronic job applications, they don't get to really have the full job seeking experience that we had when we were that age, going from one place to the next, doing job interviews and those types of things. So yeah, it's a different world. And so they see this application, They don't know the person at all. And then imagine meeting someone with an exceptionality. And, first impressions are everything. And so, anyway, that's just one small smidgen of a glimpse into the life of an exceptional parent for those of you who may not know. And those of you who can relate, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. So if you are not quite there yet on your journey, just kind of think ahead, plan ahead. I wish that someone would have talked to me about that, because when your children are little, you're so engrossed in all of the everyday things and the small milestones that you forget the bigger picture. And so, yeah, be patient with yourself as a parent. And also, I know I've said this many times, be patient with your child. They are doing the best that they can. And I think that if we remember to just have patience, that it'll make our journey that much better, that much sweeter, and just celebrate those small triumphs along the way. All right, those are my thoughts for today. Good luck on your journey as always, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.